Rosebud.
How are you?
I'm good. I almost knocked over the mic when we did our clap.
It's okay. Do you know what happened yesterday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central?
What date was yesterday?
August 26th.
Yes. I mean, are you referring to the event? The event.
The event.
The event. I don't know if...
The prelude to the event.
Well, how about for the Do We Have to Crew, you break down what occurred and what collectively I think blew most people's minds in the entire world.
Nothing else got accomplished yesterday because we found out our English teacher and our gym teacher are getting married.
Yeah, I imagine there wasn't a whole lot of productivity from around noon Central Standard Time, which is what time zone we are in, for the remainder of the day. And I'm sure there was actually probably a lot of angry Swifties out there that were actually having to do a 9 to 5 and not be able to focus on the wonderful, wonderful announcement of Taylor and Travis coming together, getting engaged, and will be getting married. Shout out Aunt Jess.
Yes.
I shouted out Aunt Jess because she did...
she made it very clear that she was not happy about being at work.
Aunt Jess is a teacher. She just got back to school. And I don't know, Travis, we could have gone a couple weeks earlier, but apparently we did not. So the teachers can enjoy it while they're on summer break.
In the day where we could have, enjoyed it together.
Or wait for fall break. I mean, whatever is convenient for the Swifties.
There's a lot of things. But there was a reason behind the 26. We'll break that down later.
Absolutely. And more to come. And for everybody, thank you for joining and listening. This is Do We Have To, a marriage podcast. I'm your host, Sean.
I'm Emily.
This is Not Actual Family Studios production. Executive producer, Colin Schmedia Maskell. And we have a wonderful show today. We obviously just mentioned we're going to be breaking down the wonderful news and the engagement hysteria that has ensued since Taylor Swift announced her, well, I should say, it's not just Taylor and Travis announced their engagement via Instagram yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whose Instagram did you see it on first?
I saw it on Taylor's. I follow both of them, but I saw it on Taylor's.
Travis showed up earlier on mine.
Did it really?
It did.
So you're 10 million times more of a Swiftie than me.
I know.
Okay. Crazy. Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
It's even more insane. I almost don't know if this was a plan for Taylor to try to actually see if she could cause some of her fans for their heads to explode, but to do the announcement also on the day that Starbucks released the pumpkin spice latte.
It was a great day to be.
Is insane. There was a lot that happened yesterday. I was exhausted and I didn't even think about it. I laid down in bed last night and I think I was out in 5 minutes and I didn't get it. And then the alarm clock hit 4:45 in the morning. And I was like, I felt like I just closed my eyes. And I was like, why am I so exhausted? And I was talking to Seamus about it on the way to the gym. And I was like, I bet we were emotionally drained from talking about Taylor Swift nonstop all day yesterday.
How can you be drained from talking? I'm elated. Well, she's
I'm technically...
I've never been more happy than if she was my own personal best friend. There was a video shown this morning that I watched where this mom had to explain to her little girls why they wouldn't be going to Taylor and Travis's wedding. And they just couldn't understand. They know Taylor, they know Travis, but how can they not know them? It didn't make any sense to them. And I was like, I perfectly relate. Why can I not get an RSVP? I would immediately accept invite +1. Obviously, Maeve needs to go. But where is the mailman? Because it should be in the mail right here, right now.
I can't invite every single person that's ever said kind words about him to a wedding. Then it would kind of defeat the purpose of the special occasion in which they're sharing it with people that are closest.
I know, but you have to understand, 13 days ago, she personally FaceTimed me and all of my friends, and we had a conversation in Travis's living room with her.
Well, she didn't FaceTime; she recorded herself.
I'm just telling you, it was more personal than that.
I think I think this is amazing. It's very positive. Everybody seems so happy, and I'm really glad to be discussing it today. But on top of that today, guys, Do We Have to Crew, we're going to also dive back into the 90s, and we are going to continue to get deep with each other. We have a deeper card today for our wonderful game of Let's Get Deep.
Yep.
And we'll also actually announce our top 20 of our Peloton team finish at the end 20. Of the... well, that's not you. That's me. I just couldn't figure out how to get it printed out. But I printed it from the old iPhone. Shout out Apple. So 90s nostalgia, though, as we always discuss on the show, well, we haven't always discussed it, since I have forced Emily to start doing 90s nostalgia on the show.
Because apparently I don't remember enough from my childhood.
And I overly am just wanting to go back to the 90s, I guess. Apparently that's where I'm heading. I'm turning into one of those people.
Yeah.
I never thought I would say that I'm a person who, I remember my mom listened to 80s music nonstop when I was a kid in the 90s. And I was like, I will never, ever just listen to one period of music. I'm going to listen to everything, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to enjoy movies. And I do. But man, what do I play every Saturday when I get the grill going? I get my family playlist going, which consists mainly of 90s, early 2000 music.
Yeah.
Movies, nostalgia. I want to live there. I want to go back. But we cannot. Emily and I are babies of the 80s, children of the 90s. So we'd like to dive back in. And a lot of folks, obviously, that are married and have kids like we are from that time. So we like to dive into it. So we utilize AI to break down the week after we, are recording and just ask it to do research for us and tell us, hey, what happened in the 90s? And this actually was a very interesting week, starting on the 23rd, going through the 29th. And specifically, do you remember this, Emily?
No.
Okay. So, interesting enough, there were the first cases on August 23rd, 1999, that were identified in New York City of West Nile virus. West Nile virus came from, you get it from mosquito bites, but never had it before.
Right.
So,
I remember being afraid of mosquitoes at some point in my life, but
yeah, that's why. And here's the thing
is, I don't remember the term West Nile.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah, in West Nile, referring, like the Nile River.
Right. No, I know why. But
right. It's just never seen it over on in the States before. And so what had happened was doctors began noticing that patients in Queens, New York, showing unusual neurological symptoms, encephalitis and meningitis-like illnesses, things with the brain, they didn't match any typical seasonal disease during that time, but then birds and cows were also being found dead in alarming numbers in New York. Initially,
mad cow disease, right?
Well, there was mad cow disease, but that's not the West Nile virus.
Oh my!
No, you're good. But yeah, that's also something that killed cows, but did not occur or was discovered during the week that we.
Did it have anything to do with the pig flu?
What are you talking about?
Wasn't there a thing where the pigs got the flu and they
Swine flu?
Swine flu.
Yeah. I mean, there's been lots of things with animals. This one for this week, it is very specific to the West Nile virus. You can't fit in any other diseases, Emily. They didn't happen that week.
Okay. It's just safe not to eat anything anymore.
I mean, a lot of things can hurt us and kill us. Now, I will say, I didn't know this. Initially, first, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention suspected that St. Louis encephalitis, which I guess was something going on during the time, which we lived in Missouri. So I find that very interesting. I don't remember that at all.
No.
A more familiar mosquito-borne virus. It wasn't until September later of that year in the 90s, that testing revealed, and this was in 1999, that testing revealed this was first ever appearance of West Nile virus in the Western Hemisphere. It only impacted 59, well, I shouldn't say it only 59 people either died or almost died. 59 confirmed human cases surrounding the area. 7 of those were deaths. Thousands of dead birds, which helped track how the virus spread through the mosquito population. So that's how they were able to actually break it down. Mosquitoes and flies. Mosquito. Yep. Which, by the way, there is a fly. I killed about 6 flies the other day. I can't wait till we get our first freeze. I know that's such a Midwestern thing to say.
We have no screen on our back door and we open it so often.
Well, that's fine. I just hate flies. And like I said, I can't wait till we get our first freeze and every one of them dies. But I've killed easily. See, it just flew on me. I've killed so many flies in the last couple of days for this specific purpose.
I would like to be on the podcast.
It's so fucked up. Dude, they fuck with me. I don't do anything to, well, I've killed their family, but maybe that's what it is. It's like you kill your family, we take away what you love. And that's your podcast. Do we have to crew? And so, anyway, yeah. So anyway, that's how they were doing it. Now, that was a bit of a Debbie Downer. However, lots of fun things going on at this time while the news of the West Nile virus was happening, right? Could you imagine, though, before we get into that, what it would be like with even with 59 people getting sick and 7 deaths, what would have happened if social media was what it is now, with it being a disease that came over, like all the politics associated with it?
It would have been,
I
think it could have gotten blown out of proportion.
International like hysteria about,
I'm not saying COVID was blown out of proportion. I'm just saying like it would have taken over the way
out of proportion, like almost like a COVID, which it's not even the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting. I'm gonna lose it. Colin, I'm sorry, but this fly is like legitimately attacking me.
Are you gonna get it?
I don't know. Sorry about the disruption. Do we have to, crew? I was trying to kill the fly. I didn't get it. And we're still at odds with each other. War continues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, there was panic and there was things like that. It sounded like from what I read that was happening in New York, people were freaking out. But like, what kind of hysteria would have happened if there was social media and people have been freaking out? That'd have been intense and insane. But here we are. We're just like, oh, USA Today. When we're kids, all right? Anyway, because you were, what, 99, 13? I was 15. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Yep. Oh, we weren't even 15 or 13 yet. You were 13. I wasn't even 15 yet.
Probably. Yeah. I don't know.
Yep.
How old are you in 8th grade?
14, normally. Okay, so while all this was going on, though, guys, the number 1 song on the Billboard, Emily?
Genie in a Bottle.
Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera. Fantastic song.
It was a good one.
It was a banger. Mm-hmm. Other top hits during this week were Bailamos by Enrique Iglesias. Someday We'll Know, New Radicals, which I didn't remember that song and I didn't have time to look it up.
Oh, All Star.
Oh, yeah, All Star by Smash Mouth.
Nice.
Rest in power, lead singer. The lead singer passed away. And I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he did. He passed away, unfortunately. But yeah, they're all great movies. Movies in theaters during this time that were still in theaters during this week. Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis.
Ugh, I see dead people.
You didn't like that movie?
I figured it out way too early.
That he was dead?
Yeah.
You just figured out one of the biggest reveals in late 90s cinema, just like that, like it was nothing.
Well,
okay, fair enough. The Blair Witch Project.
I never saw it.
That movie's fucking freaky.
My dad and my older sister watched it, and my dad had the best time scaring the crap out of her, but I didn't watch that one.
It's interesting to me because, like, in today's standards, as far as CGI and what the horror genre is now, what somebody who's a young human being, like a high schooler, would think of that movie. I mean, not saying they wouldn't like it. It's just there's nothing actually happens. It's all very psychological. Like it happens, I guess it's implied that it's happening, but you don't ever see anything.
I don't know. So, maybe I should watch it.
I'll watch it with you. It's that ending scene is fucking creepy as fuck. I don't care if nothing happens. Like you don't see anything. It is creepy as fuck. Yeah, highly recommend. Bowfinger with Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy.
No.
You haven't seen that movie?
No.
It's a guilty pleasure comedy. Let's put it that way.
Got it.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy.
Runaway Bride.
Runaway Bride. That's a good one. Julia Roberts, Richard Gere. I mean, it's not her best. It's not Richard's best, but it's a solid rom-com for the year, right?
Yeah. I like it.
I don't know. And then American Pie. That was released in July, but was still in theaters. That's how popular it was, going on its second full month of being in theaters almost.
Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
I love that movie. And you haven't seen that yet, right?
No. I mean, I've seen parts of it, but I've never seen the whole thing through.
I can't wait to watch that all the way through with you. And then I can't wait till our kids are old enough that we can watch that all together and they can be awkward about it.
No.
It's going to be fun. I love that movie.
I don't want that.
Okay. And the guys, thank you again, Do We Have to Crew, for allowing us to get deep in the 90s. Now we're going to transition to Emily and I getting deep with each other.
Yeah.
And we do that through a game called Let's Get Deep, which is by a company, Buy Relatable. It was featured in the recent season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Hulu. And it is 3 types of cards. There's an icebreaker, a deep, and a deeper. And absolutely. Emily is going to read. We are on a deeper card. So we're going to get very, very deep with each other today. Go ahead,
Our
baby.
youngest, God bless her. She really wanted to pick it out today.
Kid can't even read.
Sure can't. Let's see what she picked. All right. She chose, if a fortune teller could tell you one thing about your future, what would you ask?
Just one thing.
One thing.
Okay. Already immediately I'm starting to try to think of how can I get more out of less. So I can only, see, it's not just one question, one thing.
One question.
I want to really be selfish with this one, but I don't think I would actually end up being selfish about it. I think I'd want to know the non-selfish thing. Do you want me to go?
I want to know if my kids are happy.
Well, I mean, if you ask that though, it's almost like, are they happy right now? You'd have to ask like, you'd probably almost want to ask more specific. Like, do they grow up to be happy adults?
Do they?
Or something
I want to know.
Do they die happy?
Yeah. Do they live?
Really?
Do they live
a happy life?
Yeah. Do they live a happy?
I like that.
Life.
Okay, so
why is that making me tear up?
Because I mean, it's an emotional thing, right? But that's the same thing I thought of. So here was my first initial thought. So I always, human nature, I initially was selfish and thought, I want to know when I'm going to die. So that way, in my mind, I was like, that I know and I can plan for it and help you and the kids be okay. So then it transitioned to not being so selfish. Then I was like, but then I don't know, even though if I know, I don't know what's going to happen with the kids. And so for me, it is, does anything, and I'm still negative on going, you're in a much more positive, uplifting mindset. Like, does anything bad happen to any of our kids? But but here's the thing. Then that's a yes or no answer. I got to figure out how to ask this question in a way of like.
But I don't think you can get follow-up.
Because I can't really do that. Fuck. That's true. So it would just be yes or no, and then I wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
Right.
So here's what I'm going to do. Now I know we're at the person's place. This psychic. So we know you ask your question. Mm-hmm. If they say no, then I'll follow it up with who is unhappy. Then we just have to blindly, I guess, throw everything at a wall and do what we can do to try to help mitigate that. If they say yes, then I'll just want to know when I'm going to die. That way I can then continue on my plan of making sure you guys
even if they were to tell us that like 1 or 2 or all 3 of our kids weren't happy, I wouldn't want to know which one it was. I would want to know if there was something I could do to change it.
But you can't ask that question. So we would need to know who, and then we could then at least put some focus on being more mindful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
don't know. We'd have to tag team this if we were going to make it work. That fucking that question fucks with you because you ask one question, a lot of it is yes or no. So you have to have almost a follow-up. We'd have to tag team.
I just want to know that my kids live the life that they have ever wanted, like that they've only dreamt of. Like I want them to achieve everything that they've ever wanted to achieve and be happy and healthy and loved.
Sure. And the psychic's listening to this and they don't care because you get one question. So hurry it up and give me my money. Okay? That's how that works. So that's why we have to fucking tag team this. Okay. And can we Pippin and Jordan this thing and get something figured out so we can actually help our children? I mean, what's the point of going to this fucking tarot reader or psychic if we're not going to be able to help it? Fortune teller. That's what I meant.
Fortune teller. I had to look at the card again.
Tag team it. And Do We Have To crew, let us know, right? You can reach out to us, dowehavto.com. Of course, today's show is brought to you by YouTube at youtube.com / Do We Have To, a marriage podcast. You can reach out to us on the show and join our mailing list. There's going to be future opportunity there to get updates regularly on the show.
Yeah.
And you guys can submit any questions, comments to us, and likely, as long as they're appropriate, we will discuss them. Let us know what you would ask. Because I'd actually be curious. And I will say, last week's show, and I didn't even get into that because I was going to mention it when we got into the main overall topic.
Yeah.
Last week, I think it's going to end up
appease me.
No, not at all. Hey, I'm telling you right now, Do We Have to crew, they don't like it when we interrupt each other. And if you keep doing that, there's going to be a comment about how much, oh my God, if I have to hear this person interrupt his wife or interrupt her husband one more time, I'm going to lose my mind.
Sorry.
No, you're good. But no, what I was saying is that I think last week's episode is going to be, at least so far, our most watched episode we've ever made, which is amazing, right? And on top of that, it was one of the most interactive episodes we had, meaning that we've gotten a ton of comments and questions. And we actually, there was a lot of people that were participating about their age. And I think the one that we got the main was ages 29 and 30 were the ones that, so last week's question was, what age, if you could freeze yourself at an age, what would it be? And we got multiple comments between 29 and 30, I think was the tie.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting. So yeah, definitely let us know what the answer is.
Your guys' reasonings for why was really cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. Happy in their marriages. When I was at my healthiest, this was when my kids were at the age that I loved the most during the stage. It was really cool. And I really did. Emily and I really do appreciate all the participation.
Yeah.
You guys listening to the show. It's a dream come true. I never thought there would be thousands of people that listen to us talk. And we're just going to continue to get better. We just want you all to know that we love the Do We Have to crew and we greatly appreciate it. So continue participating with us. Let us know, what would your answer be to the question? If you could go to a fortune teller and they could tell you one thing, anything you wanted to know, what would that be and why?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's time.
Yes.
It is very, very much time. So we just got deep with each other. Now we are going to get deep with Travis and Taylor once again, unexpectedly. We weren't planning on doing another Travis Taylor episode.
No.
We were going to be talking about relationship flags.
Yeah.
Red, green, and beige, right? Or red, beige, and green.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even know there was a beige flag. And I don't want to go down that road. But stay tuned for that Do We Have to crew. We will be getting into that.
Yeah.
So August 26th, 12 p.m. our time, Taylor and Travis, Instagram, calamity ensues.
Yes.
Your time to shine. Go ahead, Emily.
First of all, Jason did confirm that they broke a Guinness World Record for podcast with her episode that
they're the Guinness
for the New Heights episode that she aired.
They're the Guinness Book of World Record for the most downloaded podcast episode ever?
Yeah.
I mean, does that surprise you? I mean,
she breaks the internet every time, I feel like, but
that's really cool. I thought
that was really cool. He did a shout out congratulating the couple last night for the teaser for today's episode that gets released. And they didn't have Travis in it because they filmed prior to him. So I think they did it on whatever his day off of the week is. But obviously he's working now. So
I have this clear. What you're saying is that wasn't an interruption, by the way. She was finishing. She just added an extra word. So what I'm hearing is that they recorded it before they announced the engagement, this most recent episode. So all they're really actually talking about is they're rehashing the week prior, breaking the record, and the episode. So they're not going to be talking about the engagement at all. We'll have to wait another week.
From my understanding, there will be no engagement talk on the New Heights episode.
I like that.
Because they...
Yeah.
When would they be off? Monday? Probably Monday for football players. They would have their off day, so they record on Mondays. I'm assuming they record on Mondays. Mm-hmm. And then they release on Wednesdays. So...
don't forget Monday Night Football. So, the Chiefs' schedule is all over the place. They're playing Friday. Yeah.
I don't know what day they recorded, and I don't know I don't know their plan.
I should say opener, but their first game is in Brazil, and it is against the Chargers on Friday.
Yes. Well, and on Friday, they played the Bears.
Our number ones, meaning our starters, fucked them up.
We had a great time at the Dashboard Goo Goo Dolls concert.
We really did. Colin Schmiede Maskell, our executive producer, actually went out in public with us. It was the first time since
we had a great time.
I'd say several years.
I love Dashboard.
Me too.
So much. And then it was great to go down lane with Goo Goo Dolls because I forgot how
I've
good
never
they
seen
were.
them live, and I honestly forgot how many songs and hits they had.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then I found like some like crazy that I'm Awake song.
Yeah, their new sound, like their new album that they're coming out with.
Just saying, a new album.
No, I know, but they came out with one.
Well, that's great. 1991, I'm Awake. Highly recommend it. I don't think it was on radios, but it played the intro for Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Dead, A Final Nightmare. If you're a horror fan, it is what opens up the title. And if you actually listen to the song, it is a fucking banger. But we're getting away from the topic.
Yeah, we are. Sorry. We could just randomly chat about anything.
No, you're good. Go right ahead.
Okay, so it also has been allegedly confirmed by Ed Kelsey that Travis proposed in Lee Summit at a garden, which if you're from Kansas City and you're around Lee Summit area, you would assume that it was Powell Gardens.
I would as well. That's outside of Lee Summit, right? Like off Highway 50, like if you're heading towards Sedalia.
Yes, which is beautiful. Yeah. Kansas City, if you've never been there.
Powell Gardens is beautiful.
My gosh, please go. It is gorgeous. Lots of people get married there. They have weddings and all sorts of things. Although I think it would be so cute if they got married at the library, the Kansas City Library.
You think they'd rent out? You think they're going to get married in Kansas City?
Down by the Nelson? No, I don't think they will.
I don't think so either.
I mean, how freaking cute
it would be amazing.
Paper rings, get it?
I just think that, I don't know. I think we should just be happy they got engaged here and just leave it at that.
But
it looked like Powell Garden. Like it looked massive and nice and pretty. And that's somewhere where it's off the not off the beaten path, but it's away from the major city area. So I feel like it's something you could easily get privacy for if you needed to and work with that organization.
So Ed allegedly says that he proposed on August 10th.
Okay. Yeah. So essentially a little over 2 weeks prior.
Yeah.
Nice. So they were on that episode knowing that they were engaged. Now, do you think there was any Easter eggs alluding to them being engaged that was there?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch
All right.
the episode again and just, besides their body language, just like radiating love and affection towards one another. The only throwback is her post on May 30th when she announced that she had her master's. Her new letterhead, if you look at her emblem, it is very similar to the ring that Travis designed.
Shut up.
Yeah. Like, what? Almost spot on.
So this was a post that she had when she got her master's that showed the ring?
No, it didn't show the ring. Like,
I mean, not showed the ring, but had the emblem that looks like what the ring ended up looking like?
Yeah.
Interesting. So as if she had conversations about what she would like for a ring, and then she incorporated that into something where she kind of let people behind the scenes.
Or he took it and ran with it, which would have been like...
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Amazing. But her...
Shout out Travis.
Her new little... Baller. I'm going to see if Colin can get like a photo of it. But
we'll get we'll get a photo of it. We'll get a photo of... I mean, I'm sure we don't even need to talk about it. We'll get all the images.
It's beautiful and it's stunning, but it's also very Taylor.
Yeah.
Like it very well suits her. And I think because when you look at that ring on her hand, you don't see that it was for flash and show, and like it truly means something. Yeah. And there's a lot of thought that goes into it, and like it is gorgeous, but it fits her.
Yeah.
It fits her style, it fits her personality, and it fits them as a couple. You see some of these celebrities that have like the biggest rings ever and like
ostentatious,
and some that are just like gaudy, you know what I mean? And yes, they may like it and it's beautiful and such, but like it's almost over the top. This one is very classic and subtle, but gorgeous. So freaking gorgeous.
Well, that's who she is. I mean, she's the most popular person in the world, but at the same time, like...
She's very humble.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, But to your point, so there's the emblem kind of looks like a ring. Probably a little bit of an Easter egg to Travis to design the ring. Not saying he just went rogue on it. Obviously, I'm sure they. You talk about those things. Remember, like, you and I went to the old Marodi's, right?
Right. We went and
you
looked
at
rings
them and you went over it and did that whole thing. So
they lost
we had
the one I really, really liked.
They didn't lose it. I think they sold it. They said they lost it.
And then I had you picked the backup.
It's a good place to get jewelry, though. If you're in the Kansas City area, Marodi's, they don't sponsor the show at all, but it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. The owner is a wonderful, almost a woman that would play any old, wonderful woman in a movie is the one who runs it. And the last time we were there and we got Emily jewelry, she gave us eggs from her farm. She is the best. I can't even remember her name. And you know what's crazy is Collins actually worked for her when he was in high school for like a day or two, helping clear out some land she owned.
Yeah.
So there's connections all over the place to Marodi's. But
yeah, all of my fine jewelry has.
I'm assuming, he took some Easter eggs and then also took her, advice and made what he made. I mean,
I don't know.
Do we know who the designer is of the ring?
We do. I don't have it written down, but yeah.
Oh my God, you didn't?
I didn't write it down. But he designed it and he worked on it.
Where's Aunt Jess when you need her?
I know.
I guarantee she would know that off the top of her head.
She totally would.
Yep.
And I'm failing her right now.
But it is a beautiful ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they started their little whirlwind romance back in 2023 when she was on tour. He tried to give her a friendship bracelet. They've talked about this on the podcast. He never actually gave it to her. He just basically said, I want to date you. And it worked. So, yeah.
I mean, I think there was a little bit more to it than that. He very much shot a shot on, national, well, I shouldn't say television because it wasn't like it was on cable, but
I do have the writer or the designer.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It was by Artifix. Fine Jewelry's Kindred Lubeck.
What did you just say?
I don't know. It's roughly estimated between, that's ridiculous number.
But we don't have to say the price.
It is a...
people can look that up if they want to. Do we really need to
It's an old mine brilliant cut diamond with a vintage bezeled set, which is, very vintagey, art deco-y, gorgeous.
You know what that means, everybody? It's fucking expensive. Do you really need to know what the actual price is? Is that going to make you feel better or whatever?
Shouldn't. And it's in a yellow. We're not going to announce it. It's in a yellow gold setting.
It looked beautiful. I didn't intently look over it and obsess over it like you did, but I did glance at it and I thought it was absolutely gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
Do you think they'll sell replicas of it?
Absolutely.
I think they should sell replicas of the actual bracelet if Travis still has it, of what he wanted to give Taylor.
I don't think they can because didn't he say it had his phone number on it?
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, never mind.
I mean, as much as I would like to text with Travis, I'm pretty sure no.
Yeah, Travis got enough contacts.
Yeah.
And you're married, so we can take it easy. And he's engaged now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And unlike me, hopefully it is one and done.
What?
I said, hopefully, unlike me, he's one and done.
Are you planning on a second wife soon?
No, Emily, an engagement is before you're married.
You're referring to
I was engaged multiple times before I got engaged to you.
Yes, I'm your first wife.
My hope for Travis and Taylor is they get married and they stay happily ever after for forever. But I guess that makes me a monster.
No, I sometimes forget that you got engaged 3 times.
Well, you did spout off a 14-word name for the designer, maybe you just got confused.
I just wrote it down.
What was it again? What was the person's name who designed it?
I don't know. It was co-designed by Kelsey with Artifix. I don't know.
How do you just spell it?
Artifex.
Artifix.
Fine Jewelry's.
That's somebody's name, or is that the
Kindred
company?
Lubeck.
Kindred Lubeck. Kindred Lubeck is the designer.
Probably.
Artifacts Jewelries is
the store.
I love you. I feel like we're just doing our normal day to day at home outside of the podcast. You don't feel stupid. You're fine. I needed to hear what was going on. It's just like when you used to say numbers. Remember, you would say
because I worked
10,009, and I'm like,
because I was.
Is it 1,000? Like I'm just asking you how much it cost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
But they are officially the golden couple.
I mean, they were before.
They are now Mr. and Mrs. Kansas City. And Union Station.
They're not married yet. They can't be Mr. and Mrs. Kansas City until they're married.
Okay, well.
They're on their way to that, though.
Tell that to Union Station.
I will say, here in the
Union
Kansas City.
Station changed all the lights to teal and like the mint and orange.
Nice, to match her new album.
And then red and yellow. And then they swirled them in.
That's so cool. So for her new era, that is awesome. Did you see the billboards?
Yeah.
So they have billboards all over Kansas City that are just congratulating them for getting engaged, which is so fucking cool. I love that the city's embraced it. It's not something that is like this is about divisive politics or fucking hating on somebody. It is actually something that is pure and enjoyable and fun to be a part of. And they've allowed us to be a part of it in certain ways. But I'm also glad that they're not. You said they're not going to talk about it at all. I actually like that.
I don't think so.
You only need to get you again, and I would like to talk about this sometime in the future. I do think there's things they do as a couple that the fact that they have so much exposure, it's things that other married couples could replicate. And I think one of them is they're really good about being transparent without giving away things that aren't needed to be given away that would affect the relationship. Not like it would like tear it apart or anything. It's just there's things that need to be between them. And I think that's really awesome.
I knew this relationship was totally different for her when she was publicly in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She's always been public with like boyfriends and things, but there's always been an allude to like her wanting privacy, the other person not wanting to be front and center of the cameras, not wanting to be, in the spotlight with her.
Yeah.
Like you would see photos and there'd be hats on and hoods up and sunglasses and purses and like, no, I don't want to be a part of it kind of thing. This one, it's been a complete 180,
Right.
It's just, you can tell she's happy. You can tell she's in love, and you can tell he's happy and he's in love. Like, I want to go back and I want to watch his reality show.
It'd be like the 5th time I've watched it.
Oh my God, it would be like the 1,000th. But
I enjoy it.
Like, just to see where he has come from. Like, I remember that show and I remember who he chose.
You remember you picked?
Yeah, I can't believe he chose her.
It made no sense to me.
It makes...
Well, they said though that it was somebody he had previously dated, right? There was a lot of personality traits and even look of the person he previously dated, which kind of alluded to why he ended up going
when they
with
broke
what you
up,
know.
They got back together. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. She seems like when you take fame out of it, they match, not just on paper, but with backgrounds and family and core values. And they have a really good foundation from the outside looking in. And that I don't think you can fake.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think it's very authentic. It's interesting that there are some people out there. Well, and no matter what, if people want to be ugly, they're going to find things to be ugly about. Unfortunately, it's just the way the world works.
Yeah.
There are some people that think it's a staged relationship. I have a really hard time believing that just based on how they are. They're some of the best actors in the world then.
Yeah, they both deserve an Oscar.
Yeah, absolutely. If that's the case, I think they're just a very happy couple who happen to also be very good to the people that follow, like the people in their family, and then the people that are, followers or fans of them too. And they're transparent where it makes sense for them to be transparent, and they're private when it needs to be private. And I think that's pretty cool and something we can all learn to be more controlling of as married couples and being in relationships.
Yeah. Do you think they'll put it on TV like they did the royal wedding?
No, there's no way. There's no way. Like, based on what I've seen of them, if they're not going to talk about their engagement, which I completely support.
I don't know if they will or not. I just don't think they are.
If they're not going to, what I'm saying is in an official capacity, doesn't mean they won't answer questions on it or whatever. But if they're not going to have some sort of I don't know, tell all kind of thing, I wouldn't expect their wedding should, and I assume will be private.
I hope for them it is, just because they deserve that. As much as I would love to be there, love to see it, I love that they keep their most sacred parts of their relationship private to each other. And I think that's what all relationships should be.
Well, I mean, especially your wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we talking about?
If you don't have anything that's sacred between the two of you, then it's not going to.
I mean, I don't think they need to show a royal. This is just my opinion. I mean, it don't matter that they do it. It's nothing bad. It's just I don't think you need to see any wedding. I think unless you were invited. I think that's something that should be a private ceremony. But if you that's what you want to do, go for it.
Yeah.
Doesn't
also,
mean you're bad.
She was wearing a Ralph Lauren dress.
Oh, when she got engaged? Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. See, again, more of those supported Easter eggs that we were talking about on last week's show, which you can get at youtube.com/@DoWeHaveToAMarriage podcast. And of course, we have some wonderful shorts that have been coming out and hitting, and people have been watching them. So thank you so much for that. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and let us know. What was your moment like? Where were you when you heard the news from Taylor and Travis that they were engaged, and how did you react? Where were you at? What were you doing? We would love to know. Go to DoWeHaveTo.com, drop us a line, or respond on any of our wonderful socials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really fast, before I go into all of our socials.
Yeah.
I want to do our Peloton.
Oh, yeah. So Emily and I, we've, it's the first time listening to the show. Thank you so much. And thank you for being part of Do We Have to Crew. Emily and I both have been on a long now,
You're
in my
longer
mind,
than
it's
me.
short, long weight loss journey. I mean, we're days apart when we got our gastric bypass surgery, 2 days apart. Mm-hmm. But, just as of 4 years ago, I was almost 400 pounds. Emily was well within 300 pounds. And now we're nearing a very healthy weight. And we have started a Peloton team, the Do We Have to Crew Peloton team.
Yeah. So we've got our top 20 this week. I'm not on it, and I am not happy. But I cannot find any more time to work out.
We will announce top 20 every week. And of course, if you have the Peloton app, you don't need the equipment to have the app. You can join it. They have GPS tracking if you want to go outside for a run. If you want to time when you're lifting, it tracks all of that, and that is combined. And the competition that happens every week is essentially how much time have you spent working out?
Yeah. We can create some other challenges too, but for right now, it's just the amount of time. So our first place winner is still Krabby Cakes.
She's awesome.
She's amazing.
London.
She's training for the Chicago Marathon, and she worked out 22 hours, 44 minutes. Coming up at a strong second is Brown Eyes, 19, also from the UK. She had 18 hours, 18 minutes.
We have 2 UK folks now that are on the team.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Well, hey, Brown Eyes, I believe you were on there before, and forgive me.
Yeah, she was.
And you've been in the top 3. Congrats, and we are very proud to have you on the Do We Have to Crew.
Yeah.
Fucking England. We got to get over there.
We do. Barbie Gal is 15 hours, 49 minutes.
She's been killing it on the Kansas City side.
Yes, and her dog is adorable. That is the cutest little thing. Rock Chalk Stelts is 10 hours, 8 minutes.
Nice.
And you came in at number 5 with 9 hours, 57 minutes. Stacy Osterthun came in at 9 hours, 20 minutes.
MIZ.
Fit Queen Lisa from OPK is 8 hours, 28 minutes.
That's Overland Park.
Yes. Michaela Bryn, is 7 hours, 41 minutes. I've got 2 different pages.
There should be 3 pages. You're going to see overlap of them.
Yeah,
if you're going to read them, you've got to be. You
Hello,
know what to do.
Dono.
This shit, I love this name.
Soras is 7 hours, 38 minutes.
Yeah.
Pello Junkie from Washington is 7 hours, 25 minutes. Just 3 Crazy Boys in Ohio is 6 hours, 3 minutes.
All over the U.S., too.
Not a runner. Katie is an Iowa-raised Kansas teacher with 5 hours, 45 minutes.
Love our teachers.
Shanna Banana Can is 5 hours, 40 minutes. Raising Cane from 08 from Maryville, Missouri.
Maryville.
Go Bearcats, 5 hours, 29 minutes. Inspire Jayhawk is 5 hours, 22 minutes.
Congrats on that win against Fresno State, Jayhawkers.
Yeah. And then we've got Casey Lama coming in at 16 for 5 hours, 3 minutes.
Our lawyer connection.
Alex runs from Lee Summit.
That's my old boss.
Did you check out Powell Gardens yet, Lee Summit?
That's my old boss.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hi,
Alex Carter. Yeah.
4 hours and 27 minutes. Okie Second Dock. I don't know. Mission.
I love you reading these names.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. From Mission, Kansas is 4 hours, 18 minutes.
Ooh, Mission, Kansas. Nice.
Relentless KC is 4 hours, 17 minutes. And rounding out our top 20 is Crazy Spin Legs from Orlando with 4 hours, 9 minutes.
Good job, Crazy Spin Legs. And as you heard, guys, all over the U.S.
I don't know where I fell,
and we're even
but
international.
way not there.
No, you're good. You did great. We're international and we are all over the U.S. Come join our team. It grows every week. So as you can tell, making the top 20 is a difficulty. So come join with us, join the challenge. We also have that hashtag, you can put like a hashtag on your profile. We have a hashtag, Do We Have To Crew as well. But come join our team.
You can follow Sean at Do We Have To Pod KC on Peloton, or you could follow me at Emily_in_KC. I do take some live classes, so if there is anyone that wants to join up for a class, just send me a message and we can take one together. I can take a live class with the row or the bike. And I also really love some strength classes too with Callie. She's my favorite strength.
Nice. I lift at the YMCA and I rage run there. So feel free to come.
And then feel free to send us any comments, some questions, whatever's on our social. You can visit us at dowehavto.com. You can also like, subscribe, and share on YouTube at youtube.com. Do We Have To A Marriage Podcast. Instagram, Facebook, and Threads is at do.we.have.to. X is at Do We Have To Pod. And TikTok is at Do We Have To A Marriage Pod.
And to the wonderful Do We Have To crew, thank you guys so much again for listening today. Hopefully you have found joy this week in being able to live out the wonderful event that occurred with Travis and Taylor's engagement. Let's all take that positive energy and go and focus on our own relationships and bring that positivity there.
Yes. Congratulations to the happy, wonderful couple. I know I'm not invited to the wedding, but I will be there within spirit.
Absolutely. Doesn't mean you can't send a gift.
Oh my God, should we?
I was just joking.
What could we give them that they don't have? Nothing. We can afford nothing.
The Do We Have To crew. Again, guys, thank you so much for the support and listening to us. And as always, when you leave this episode and you embark in the world, try not to be an asshole. I love you, Rosebud.
I love you too.
Wake up, I'm about to shake up every little thing, show you all that we can be. Come dance in my club.